Mic check. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. By his grace, Stubbs, Agnes. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago he died on a cross. My voice. I just woke up, that's what it is. Oh, my sleeping pattern. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago he died on a cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took him on a mountain top and offered him every kingdom. He would not stop. He said, Son of man, worship me. Come over, bend your knee. I said, I came in his name. I am saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men. Disciples is what we call them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, and they told the story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name. I am saved by his grace. By his grace, Pixie Doodle. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes from tree, hot air from a cool breeze, cold with a change. Did you exchange walk on part in the wall for the lead role in a cage? Good afternoon, boys and girls. How you all doing? I'm spinning stationary flat earth. This one goes out to all you naturals. Girls, that is. Something for the boys. Sorry, fellas. It's just not the motion of my ocean. Day you were born, God looked down at the place you lay. He took a deep breath and then he blew on the clouds, he blew them away. Heaven and earth he built, it took him just 6 days. Took him twice as long to make that smile for your beautiful face. I said, 'cause you're a natural girl. You're a natural girl. Sent a letter to Capri's. They made a recipe for your eyes. Took the twinkles from the stars and placed them inside both your eyes. For me, for me, for me, for me. 'Cause you're a natural girl. Work for days, toil for hours and hours, just to pay for your dress or your wedding flowers. And your dress will be made from the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest and turn every man's head as you grace the aisle with those curves and that smile, that smile. 'Cause you're a natural girl. You got actual curves. And your veil will be handmade by nymphs. They blushed at your beauty when they caught a glimpse of your legs, your arms, your feminine charms, those charms. 'Cause you're a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. Someone send a message to my father up above and tell him I found this girl, the one I truly love, the one that he sent down from heaven up above. She fits me just like a glove. 'Cause you're a natural girl. I climb the walls and climb to the highest steeple. At the top of my voice I sing to all the people. Found this girl I love, the one from above, above. 'Cause you're a natural, actual girl. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. I'll write your name upon Venus, Jupiter, Mars. When you look up at night, you'll see your name is written in the stars. 'Cause you are a natural girl. Bing! How you all doing? You have a nice day on the non-spinning stationary flat earth plane. Yeah. I'm waking up. I can't do it. My voice can't take it anymore. I used to be able to do a really good rooster impression. No, I'm not even going to try it. Yeah, the dog freaked. You should see the look on Marlowe's face. Did you think there was something in here? Sorry, mate. It's a good job I didn't do the whole thing, innit? Go and lay down. That was funny. Did I wake you up? Sorry, mate. No more roosters crowing, my life. Sorry, my bad. Anyone like the blues? This one goes out to all you women. I mean men in black, sorry. Men in black. Gentlemen in black. This one goes out to all you internet trolls. You military deceivers. There's a man who leads a life of danger. To everyone he meets, he stays a stranger. With every move that he makes, there's another chance he takes. Odds are you won't flip-flop me tomorrow. To all the fake presidents doing no good around the world anywhere, stop lying. Secret agent man, they've given you a facelift and a double mastectomy. Beware of pretty faces that you find. A pretty face can hide an evil mind. Oh, be careful what you say. You give yourself away. Odds are you won't flip-flop me tomorrow. You'll know them by their fruits. To all the fake pastors, imams, yogis, you name it. Screwed a lot of you. Secret agent man, giving you a facelift, a double mastectomy. Swinging on the Riviera one day, lying on the Bombay or the next day. Oh, don't let the wrong word slip when you're kissing those flip-flop lips. Odds are you won't kiss me tomorrow. To the 14-year-old schoolboy who gave me a love bite and was trying to send me to hell. Song goes out to Amanda. Amanda. Secret agent Amanda, you've given me a love bite. You're trying to send me to hell. That one goes out to the 14-year-old schoolboy called Amanda who gave me a hickey. Yeah. How y'all doing? Enjoy a nice day. Hey Rolly, how you doing? It's not the old one. No. I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place, where even your emotions have an echo, with so much space. When you're out there without a care, yeah. I was out of touch, but it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Probably. Think twice. My only advice: come on said, bless your soul. You really think you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy, just like me. My hero gave his life upon the cross, and all because he loved you and me. Ever since I was little, ever since I was little, it looked like fun. No coincidence, I'm come. I can die when I'm done. Does that make me crazy? Does that make you crazy? Maybe we're crazy, possibly. Bing. Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find. That's not right. Fine. That's not right. Why is that not right? F. Oh, it's there, Peter. Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find a place to play? You said that you've never been, but the things that you've seen slowly fade away. So that's not right, is it? So I start a revolution for my bed, 'cause you said the brains I have went to my head. So step outside, 'cause summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face, 'cause you ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. That's a stretch, that F. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late. As we're walking on by, her soul slides away. But don't look back in anger. I heard you say, take me to the place where you go, where nobody knows if it's night or day. Please don't put your life in the hands of a rock and roll band. Band G Peter. Oh, I can't see that next note. Where were we? Somewhere on there, rock and roll band. Oh yeah. Please don't put, please don't put your life in the hands of a rock and roll band who'll throw it all away. Yeah, this F chord. So I'll start a revolution for my bed. Because you said the brains I have went to my head. I said step outside, cause summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face, cause you ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. I hate that F. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late. Go for the other F. Late. As we're walking on by, my soul slides away. But don't look back in anger. I heard you say, hello Susanna. No, not yet, dog. Not yet. You jumping the gun. You're jumping the gun, mate. Almost heaven. Out of Susan, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is older, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, she's my mountain mama. Take me home, country roads. All my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Missed to taste the moonshine. There's a teardrop in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, she's my mountain mama. Take me home, country roads. From the OOQ. I hear her voice in the morning. She calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling, yeah, that I should have been home. Oh, yesterday, top of me scale. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, she's my mountain mama. Take me home, country road. Country roads. the only finger picking I can do, but I like it. Ooh. Screaming black. Is that Chinese voice going to kick it? Better not. Hey! Hola, mucho gusto. Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. Just like I'd never gone, I knew the song. A young girl with her eyes like the desert. It all seems like yesterday, not far away. But tropical, the island breeze, all of nature's wild and free. This is where I long to be, la Isla Bonita. And as December played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes. My Spanish lullaby. I fell in love with San Pedro. Warm wind carried on the sea, he calls to me. Ti amo. I prayed the days would last, they went so fast. But tropical, the island breeze, all of nature's wild and free. This is where I long to be, la Isla Bonita. And as the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes. My Spanish lullaby. I want to be where the sun warms the sky. When it's time for siesta, you watch them go by. Beautiful faces, no cares in the world. Where a girl loves a boy and a boy loves a girl. Natural, that is. How's it go? Yeah, it's back to but tropical, the island breeze. No, it's not, is it? I fell in love with San Pedro. Warm wind carried on the sea, he calls to me. But tropical, the island breeze, all of nature's wild and free. This is where I long to be, la Isla Bonita. And as the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes. My Spanish lullaby. Yeah, it's still wrong time, dog. Get lost, beat it. Do one, doggy. Go on, let's sing one for God. Why not? Let's do that one. This song goes out to the Heavenly Father, not Satan. You bitch ass made motherfucker. Stop myself. Song goes out to the Heavenly Father, who created all things, all living life, all creatures, large and small. He created them all. He designed their digestive system, their nervous system, their skeletal system, And there are millions upon millions upon millions of life forms on Earth. And he created all of them, including you. Amazing. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. The sun in the sky, you know how I feel. The breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. Yes, you do. It's a new dawn, new day, a new life for me. Yes, it is. And I'm feeling God. The fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. The blossoms in the tree, you know how I feel. Yes, you do. It's a new dawn, new day, new life for me. Yes, it is. And I'm feeling God. Dragonflies out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And sleep in peace when your day is done. That's what I mean. Yes, it is. It's an old world, new world, a bold world for me. Yes, it is. And I'm feeling God. Whoa, 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 the stars when you shine, you know how I feel. The scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Yeah, 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 the freedom is ours. Yes, you do. It's a new dawn, a new day, a new life for me. Yes, it is. That dog knows I'm finishing this song. And I'm feeling God. Thank you, Father, for the clothes on my back, the food in my stomach, the roof over my head, and the very few friends I've got left. Thank you for everything. And Marlo. And my new grandson. When he gets here. Someone wants a treat, don't they? Hey? Someone wants a treat, she says. Biscuit. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a
That's a cold t-shirt, Marley. You not eat that biscuit yet? I'm not going anywhere. I don't know why. Honestly, such a clingy dog. You've never seen him like it. I cannot go anywhere without him. And even when I do, I have to leave him in the car sometimes. So I have to go into the shop and get some bread and milk. He screams the place down, don't you? Screams the car down. You can hear him from inside the shop. We've never been apart though. In the 2 years we've had him, we've never been apart. Well, a couple of times. I've left him when I've had to go to the dentist. I had to leave him for an hour. He probably screamed the house down. Is my mic working? Can you hear me in the back? Is my mic on? It better be. Hello everybody, how you all doing? Did you have a nice day on a non-spinning stationary? Uh-oh. Titties! Oh, it's still titties! Let's come back. Where am I? Say hello to you all. Tubbs was first in. Hello, Tubbs. Agnes came second. Pixie came third. Kathy came fourth. Dante came fifth. Rowley came sixth. Susanna came seventh. Anna Sousa came eighth. And that's all of you. Welcome to the show. How are you all doing? Do you have a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane? Every day. Excuse me, yawning. I don't know why I'm yawning. I've just slept for 4 hours straight. I loved it. 4 hours didn't, and Marlo didn't wake me up once. He was ace. Every day I look at a human skeleton. Why? Because it's amazing. As long as I've been alive, I've been fooled. Well, up until about 7 years ago, I was fooled. Not only into believing that I was a monkey on a spinning ball, but that Johnny Depp was a man, that Megan Fox was a woman, Bruce Lee was a man, and so on and so on. I was, coming up, alley up. I was hoodwinked, bamboozled, spellcasted, spellbound. Stop it, you silly dog. Yes, I love you too. Yes, I love you too. Kisses, yes. Yes. Yes, you're gorgeous. Now get lost. Go on, baby. Don't lick me mouth. You lick your own willy and your own bum with that tongue. Don't you dare. I love you, but don't lick my face like that. My mouth. Yeah. What do you want? You want a wee-wee? You want some wee-wee? You boring dog. I've just got sat nice. Every night, without fail. It's routine, isn't it? You get me up and down. Come on, man. It's open. Look, come on. It better not be raining out there. You come in sodden, you're not getting on the couch yet. Div. I'm quite lucky he don't go swimming. Mind you, saying that, he started copying Safi and Maple, and he goes in there. He has started swimming. What am I on about? He went swimming the other day, just dived in a massive 2-foot puddle in a ditch. Div. Right. Every day I look at a human skeleton. Why? Because it fascinates me. God left me this wonderful clue. Not only to my own creation, and I'm not descended from a monkey, not even close. They say that we've got, what is it? We're 99.8% similar to chimps. Bullshit. You might be. I'm not. I'm created by God in his divine image. I am the divine male. You pricks. You lying, flip-flopping, deceiving, skull-dugging bitches. Man is a creation all of its own. Not descended from monkeys. It's the biggest... I'd like to say that is the biggest lie. Bigger than the flat earth. That you're descended from monkeys. It's an insult to you. Flat earth is an insult to your intelligence. Evolution is an insult to you directly. And you don't even see it. Men have got rectangular, far apart eyes with a brow bone over the top look. A large bridge in the nose. A bigger nose look. Women have smaller noses, smaller bridge look, close set eyes, rounded, open eye sockets with no brow bone. Men have bigger noses, bigger teeth, wider dental arches, and a square jawline, giving this one what we like to call a blockhead. A cannonball, sometimes, or bowling ball, because it's as wide almost as it is long. This one's nowhere near as wide as it is long. So it's an egg head. It looks like an egg, an upside down egg, because she's widest in the hairline. The woman is widest in the hairline, and the man is widest below the eyes. Look at the two differences. These are the markers you're going to learn to spot. A woman has a 5 head and a man has a 4 head because his eyes are higher up. Look, you can literally see the difference in the positions of these faces. Excess of copyright material may under circumstances be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news point, teaching and research without need for open form of payment to the copyright holder, to the noddy holder. We stopped yesterday on... Did I do Tammy Wynette? I didn't do Tammy Wynette. That was the one I was about to do, wasn't it? Tammy Wynette. T A M M. It's not coming up. Tammy Wynette. Stand by your man. Do 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 do. My mum loves this one as well. Bunch of drag queens, mum. Where am I? Search Glenn Frey. Oh, there was a Glenn Frey. Unbelievable. I didn't know there was a Glenn Frey. There bloody well was. So we might as well post that while it's on at it. Home. Yeah, get lost. By create and set Glenn Frey from the Eagles. Should have really added that to the Eagles last night, you divvy. Glenn Frey. Glenn Frey. Tweet. And now I can go to the back file, open it up, slap over doing Tammy Wynette. Tammy Wynette. Paste. Tammy Wynette. Right there. And away we go. I've looked at, yeah, they're all, there's no reality shows. The reality is they're all flip-flops. That's the reality of this. Oh my gosh, look at her shoulders, his shoulders, should I say. The male face, the big hand, the strong forearm. Look at the size of that. Who's the blonde dude? I can't remember. George Jones. Oh, there's only one picture of George Jones as well, I think, walking. There's Tammy Wynette now. That's a game over. Look, there's the woman. The bearded woman with the sloping shoulders. Look how the shoulders slope down. Imagine Nana's coat hanger. Not the triangle shaped coat hanger, the normal one. Imagine the one that's just, it looks more like a rainbow. You know the one I mean. And then look at them shoulders. That's what those are for. The straight one. For the male shoulders, of course. And he really does have male shoulders and bolt-on arms. Tammy Wynette. Let's start with a giant hand, shall we? The blockhead. Absolute blockhead. He's got huge teeth. That hand is massive. Look at that finger. He's got bigger hands than me, I'm telling you. Size of him. He's huge. He's got a long neck as well. But this is what they've done. They've convinced you that women look like this with massive... Look at the size of those cheekbones. With these massive cheekbones. And now they can pass right in front of you. That's what it was all about. So they could pass you in the street and get away with this. And that's what's been happening. All your life you've been passed on by these people. They know you when they see you. But you don't know them. That's the difference. Blockhead. Absolute blockhead. Tammy Wynette. I don't think there's many gates on this one. We've seen one though. Where was that? That was a nasty, not that one. That's got a nice Adam's apple in there though. Nice trachea. Remember, it's all photoshopped. Where's the one I just saw? That one. Is that really Tammy Wynette? Tammy Wynette Sings Apartment. That right there. Is that really Tammy Wynette, or is that someone playing Tammy Wynette? That looks like someone playing. It's a bloke. Look at those cheekbones. The thick brow bone, the deep set eye. Look at the shadow. Look how deep this nose is. Remember, a doctor's come in and absolutely cruised this. You can see where a doctor's hammered that nose down, look, and thinned it inward. It used to spread much wider. Feminise of the nose. Rhinoplasty, as they call it. Oh, that's a nice one, is it? Oh, it is. Absolutely. Male legs again, look. Oh, someone zoomed in on them, look. Inline footfall, space between the feet, straight legs. Who's that? He's a big fella. Connie Smith and Tammy Wynette. A pair of dudes, look. Both got massive faces, look. Drag queens. I know for some people out there who are new to this, you're like, what are you on about? It's a woman. No, it's not. I'm telling you not. Neither of them. Look at the necks. Then the big jawlines. Women have thin faces, lack of a chin. Look at this jawline. Dolly Parton, oh you bitch, is a good example. So's Tammy Wynette, no, look. Same jawline as Dolly Parton, look. Big, square chin. It's been feminised and still he wins. What on earth is going on with them shoulders? Has he had his arm? Did he lose an arm in that picture? They had invented the shoulder pads in the 80s and that, so men could get away with walking around in public. Tell me when that's a painting. I think we're done. I just need a couple more gates, really, don't I? Just to make sure it's done. That's no good. That's no good. Oh, that one might be. No, he's standing. Look at the size of that head. Look at the size of that melon. It's that Little Richard. It is. Water. That really does look like a woman in drag, doesn't it? This one, the squashy face. Look how small that face is. The pretty face, the small face, and then the man face in the middle. And we missed it all our lives. Not one of us picked up on it. I tell a lie. I picked up on Tracy Chapman and a couple of others, but I never saw Little Richard or any. I never saw any of the men as women. I saw a couple of the women as men. I did. Got to be honest with it. But I was convinced I was wrong. That men and women come in all shapes and sizes, and they. I didn't even copy and paste the stream. 1 second. That men and women come in all shapes and sizes, and we do not. We come in two shapes that come in all sizes. Male and female. Where am I? I want a message. That 2001. Is this pause? Where am I? Oh yeah, there. Live copy and paste the stream. Paste. YouTube done.
Chemical.
Yeah, standing in front of a chemical explosion. That's a good idea. Film it, why don't you? Let Marlo back in. Right, we're done. On your bed. There you go. Right. There's mine. Right. Sitting comfy. Lovely. Right. Oh, hold on. Alley up. Just stand there looking at me. You know you're loud on the couch. Right, here's some blanket. There you go. Right. Well, that's a pair of dudes, isn't it? Who are they? The Judds. Loretta Lynn. We did that one. Who were they? Oh, it's Naomi Judd. Look at the faces on those two drag queens. Loretta Lynn. Tammy Wynette. Look at that side profile. Come. pardon me, look at the size of that hand. Look at the length of this Shadowcaster. Look at that neck. The deep. Look how deep set that eye is. From the top of the nose. Look how deep set it is. We're done. This bad boy of country music is a dude. But then again, it's all of them. Hello, Patrick. We're looking at Tommy Wynette. There's no more gates. I think we're done. Did I put you in the back file? I hope I did. I did. And there's Tammy. Open. Tweets is. Do. Tammy Wynette. Paste. No, that's YouTube we did. Yeah. I'll type it. Tammy Wynette. There you go. Shut up, I know that's spelled right. There we go. There it is. And we're done. Let's close them down. Bink. Open. Will you stop kicking me, dog? He keeps kicking me. Lily Kane. Is it someone famous? If it's not famous, it's not happening. Lily Kane, 2 first names. Lily Kane. Why is it coming up? Age. Carnivore. A carnivore. Lily Kane. YouTuber. Oh, I don't fancy your chances. That's a nice 6-pack though, isn't it? Do. Yeah, this one is not famous. You got no chances, no pictures. I'll do it. I'm wasting my life walking. Wasted 20 seconds of my life, didn't I? I did. Oh, that might be a gate there. I don't like the way that arm's hanging straight. It's, as far as I'm concerned, it's just a man stepping over himself. He knows he's having his picture taken. I want some paparazzi. Yeah, we're done. Not happening. Next. Famous people. Bink. Douche. Where am I? Here somewhere. Nat King Cole. Jungle Brothers, Bonnie Raitt, Tammy Wynette, there we go. Albert King Ministry, Don Henley I've done. Spacemen 3, Nat King Cole. I think I've done Nat King Cole, haven't I? Let's have a look. Let's double check it. Nat King Cole, I'm sure I've done it. Nat King should find you, right? King Elizabeth. Nat King Cole then. I swear I've done Nat King Cole. Was that him there? No. Right, I'm just going to go down this list a little bit, see if it's there. I could have sworn I've done Nat King Cole. Alright, knackers to it. Nat King Cole it is. Nat King Cole. 3 first names. Have I done the B-52s? Are you not paying attention? We did it yesterday or the day before. Yeah, we did it the other day. Literally the other day. I'm looking for your gates. Oh no. He stands a lot. She stands. Oh, he's got a big face. That's a nice difference. Tell me which one of them's got a bigger face. We'll take that one. Is that his children? That's Nat King Cole's children. Look at the state. Who's got a bigger face? Draw a triangle up. Look how squashed it is. Surrounded by skin. Then look at this one. So little skin around the face. Because it's got a bigger face. You can see the difference, right? That's what this skull training does. They don't want you to know about the skull training. To show you a squashy face versus big face. Because once you can see big face, versus squashy face, it's game over. You don't even need the gates when you can see the faces. I think that is his children, yeah. Unforgettable. That's what you are. Copy. Open. Back file. Oh, did I post Tommy Wynette? I did post Tommy Wynette. Didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh, I didn't create Tommy Wynette. Div. Oh, wait, 1 second. Let me create Tommy Wynette. Stand by your man. Tommy Wynette. TW. Let's come back. We're looking at, it was at Nat King Cole. Oh yeah, back file. Nat King Cole, paste. Away it goes. What's it searches for Nat? We'll go after the gates. Hawking. The Gladiators. I've done the Gladiators. I've already done an actual Gladiator video. I've definitely done loads of Gladiators. Because I used to masturbate over them. Lord forgive me, I'm a jet. I don't know how many times. Father forgive me. Gladiators. Baywatch was just as bad. They kept putting men with big boobs in leotards in front of me as a teenage boy. I didn't know any better. I could have sworn I'd done a Gladiator video. Did the English and the American. Well, no, the American ones didn't have any pictures. I'm just saying that neither did the English ones. Only a few of them did. Nat King Cole from the rear. That's a full mint. And this one's tightrope walking as well, look. That's 2 women from the rear, look. There's another one. Oh, you can't quite see it. It's from Flamingo. That's a beautiful one. Game over. Nat King Cole is biologically female. Hands that barely past the crotch, look. There's another one. Nat King Cole, absolutely mint. I don't know if that. Oh, it is. It doesn't look like him though. He looks chubby though. He might have had a baby. She might have been having a baby. There's another one. Inline, tightrope walking. Martin Luther doing the old Mincer marathon. Let's go back. Oh, is that you? No, I don't know who it is, but it's as above, so below. Look at the state of that gate. You know, you can't deny it. It's impossible. See, the flat earth, they can deny that because I've seen the curvature. They think they've seen the curvature. But with this, you can't deny it. There's no denying it. Once you can see the gates, once you can see the tightness of their eyes or the bigness, the width of the dental arch, whatever it is that triggers you. Once you can see these markers, it's game over. They don't pass. They don't even come close to passing. Is that the wife? Let's have a look at the husband. There's another one there. It's really funny. I can see the rounded eye sockets in... Who was it? Nat King Cole. I can see the rounded eye sockets, look. And then I can see the deep set rectangulars over here, look. She has got a big head. She's a taller woman. Don't get me wrong. But her face still doesn't measure up to this one, look. That's still the smaller face, look. Even though it's a bigger head, it's a smaller face because she's got this huge five-head that buries the face, look. Loads of skin around the face. But over here, look, much less skin. You do see that difference, right? Because this is a bigger face. This face fills the skull. This one doesn't. Again and again. I can show it to you, but it's useless if you don't have the eyes that see and ears that listen. That's why I said to you, don't bang your head against the brick wall. Don't. Jesus already told you, right? They reinvent the Bible's morals over and over. Jesus said, "Don't cast your pearls amongst the swine." Modern day interpretation is, "Don't bang your head against a brick wall. It'll get you nowhere." Nat King Cole, back file. There she is. Open this one. Nat King Cole. 3 first names. Paste. Nat King Cole. Tweet. Done. Next. Unforgettable. That's what you are. That's Tony Wynette. And that's Nat King Cole right there. Oh, that was fast. 3 minutes. Paste. Nat King Cole. Done. That's what you are. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Bonnie Raitt, Jungle Brothers, never heard of them. Weather Report, never heard of them. What? Yellow, we did that. We've done them. We've done 10 cc's. I don't like cricket. Oh no. I love it. Eric Stewart, 2 first names. Graham Gouldman, GG77. Gouldman, Son of Man Code. Loy Cream, never heard of her. Kevin Godley. Paul Burgess, and another one, Mick W. MW33, and a Wilson, Son of Man Code. They do love to tell you in their names. Images. No, not shopping, div. No, back. Members, div. 10 cc's. We'll do the first 3 because the other 3 have got no chance whatsoever. So look, this is the one I want now. Eric Stewart, the main singer. Is that her when she was younger? Look at the size of that 5 head. What's that actor called? It reminds me of that actor. I can't think of his name. I can't remember. Been in loads of films though. Looks like him. There's your Getty seal telling you it's a chick. Look at those eyes. Big, chocolatey, Cadbury's filled eyes. She got a soft sloping jawline. No jawline at all. She's got a soft sloping one. Where's your chin? Where's your chin and where's your jawline at? Subcutaneous layers of fat. Tell you what though, I don't know who that is, but she's got a 5 head. Nice widow's peak look. Dial M for Masons. Because the skull bellows outwards. You can see this bellowing, right? You can see the line of the skull. If you've studied this enough, you'll know that the skull has lines just above the eyes that bellow outwards as the skull spreads outwards. And that is exactly what you're seeing there, look. The line bellowing outwards. It's a female. Hello, Debbie Webby. There are no mods. I don't have mods. The only person that bans people from my chat is me. I learnt this with Flat Earth, giving people spanners and wrenches. And they just put loads of shite in the chat, they do. It's alright if you really have a good video. I don't mind giving you a wrench for a minute, watch you post it. But when it's absolute tripe that you're posting, and I used to give them, it's not just the fact that you can post links, it's the fact that you can ban people without me seeing it. Well, I have to be away from the keyboard when you do it and not notice that you've banned someone, but it can still happen. She reminds me of Tim Curry, this one. 5 head, close set eyes, no cheekbones, soft round jawline. Feminine Dave Stewart, you got no chance. 10 cc's, no chance walking. This is the lead singer. If he ain't got gates, neither are the others. That's Rod Stewart. Yeah, it's not happening. 10cc is not happening. Laters. Next. Decemberist. Never heard of him. Oliver Nelson, Son of Mancode. I've got to look just for the Son of Mancode. Sorry. Oliver Nelson. Probably got no gates or pictures, but I just got to look. Sorry. Oh, it's a saxophonist. Pictures? Nope. Yeah, not even happening. They're lovely open eye sockets, arched eyebrows, look. A widest in hairline because there's no cheekbone showing, look. Small mouth, soft jawline. Bye. Next. The Carter Family, never heard of them. The pop group, never. Gladys Knight, now that's someone famous. Gladys Knight and the Pips. Gladys Knight and the Pips. Here we go. Gladys Maria Knight, American singer. You say so. Is that him there? Young to old. Oh, he had big teeth. He's definitely got big gnashers, hasn't he? This... It's got no gates either. Oh, you bitch. Gladys Knight stiffing me on the gates. Yep. Not many pictures either. For such a famous person. Walking. Let's just take Gladys Knight and put your name in the back file real quick. Gladys. Let's see if you're there. Back file. Opens is open. Paces is Gladys Knight. Lovely. Searching. Whilst it searches, we'll continue. Gladys Knight. Give me some gates, Gladys. Is that the only picture of Gladys Knight walking? You've got. There's a nice space between his feet, though. There's another one here. Still no good to me. That's the one where he's got a penis. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, wooga! I knew I couldn't find that when we was looking for Janet Jackson or Latoya Jackson. Who is that? Whichever Jackson that is, look, he's got a cock. There's a better picture than that, though. Where is it? See more. No, you're not going to show me more. Bollocks to you. Right, let's go back. We're looking at, not Janet Jackson, we're looking at Gladys Knight. Oh, it's a stair fail and you haven't got it. Toshers. I just want to be round that corner. Oh, that might be one. Maybe. No, still not happening. He's standing. He's standing at the wrong angle. Stair fail. Oh, look at the size of that foot. Stair fail and I can't see it. Bitch. Let's go back. Gladys Knight and the Pips. The Pips were boys? Really? Oh, the Pips were girls? I always thought it was an old girl band. You know what I mean? Old boy band. I never realised the Pips were women. Didn't I love you, baby? Right. Gladys Knight, absolutely stiff. Have we got you in the back file, Gladys? Because you're really doing me nothing here. Oh, we do. I've got one question. Where are all those gates at? State of this. I can't see a single gate, but somewhere, somehow, 1, 2, 3, 4. None of those gates are on show now. None of them. I'm telling you, AI is cleaning up the gates, folks. Gladys Knight. There's no point looking for the Pips. I've got more chance of finding Apple Pips than I have those Pips. Tweet. Gladys Knight. Let's come back. Oh, maybe there's one. No, he's still bloody standing. I've just got one question. Where's all the gates gone? AI is removing gates, look. There's no pictures of Gladys. If you was to try and do an investigation now, look, you won't find nothing. Gladys Knight, done. See you later. Let's put you into the backfire, into this channel, sorry. Gladys Knight. Didn't I love you, baby? 8 minutes. No, I was further up than that. There we go. Gladys Knight. Unforgettable. That's what you are. Let's open up a new window. Hello, Angela. Oliver Nelson, Carter Family, Gladys Knight, Blumfeld, never heard of him. Mars Volta, no. Dr. Chong, no. These are meant to be famous people. The Sugar Hill Gang, Moody Blues. Moody Blues. Nights in White Satin. Is that Moody Blues? Do 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 do. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. It's a proper bloke song, that one, isn't it? Nights in White Satin. They did another one. What's the other one as well? No, it's none of them. Definitely Nights in White Satin. Justin Hayward. John Lodge. Denny Lane. We'll do that. Ray Thomas, 2 first names. Graham Edge, 3 sevens. Mike Pinder. We'll do the first 3. The one we want is this one though, Justin. The lead singer. Let's put you in the back file, Justin. See if you're there. Bye bye, Gladys. Bye. Let's have another one. Nights in White Satin. She's got no picture. This ain't happening. Moody Blues. Walking. No gates. No pictures. No stairs. Oh, she's getting a medal off the king. The queen. You can't become a sale unless you're a mom. I'm never going to get one of them medals because I'm a natural. I'm not allowed one. I've got to be a liar. I've got to be a liar and a deceiver. Part of the circus, the bread and the circus. That's a nice mince there. If that's Justin Hayward, that is a nice mince with diamond. I don't know if it's him though. Probably is. Right, pictures. That might be the only picture for Justin Hayward walking in existence. I'll tell you what, I'll go straight even though I know I'm wasting my life. Yeah, 20 seconds of my life, can't get it back. Never mind. Right, Justin Hayward. Yeah, this ain't happening either. Bye bye, Moody Blues. Dink, 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 dink. Let's open a new window. Famous people, Peter. Well, they are famous. Nights in White Satin. Faust. Spencer Davis Group. Name rings about Whitney Houston. Have I already done Whitney? I've done Whitney. I'm sure I have. Whitney search. Oh, you're lying to me. I swear I've done Whitney Houston with Bobby Brown. There's no way I haven't done Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown. Maybe I did it together. Bobby Brown. It's being a twat with his search. If that's there, I'm going to cry. No. Apparently I haven't done Whitney Houston. I'm sure I have. I swear down. Right, Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston. And I will always love you. Massive face, you smile. Look at that arm. Look at that wingspan. Flight of the Navigator. It is. Look at him. He's a big old dirty drag queen with big teeth. He's got a bigger smile than I have. Whitney Houston. It explains how he could sing so well. Look at the thickness of this clavicle. Look at that shadow there. You could fill that with water. Small budgerigars could bathe in the shoulder clavicles there. And again, the wingspan. Flight of the Navigator. Look at them shoulders. Whitney Houston. He's a big old dirty dude. He is. with it. Look at them bolt-ons. Huge upper body. I don't know how much they could put up with. I really don't. Knowing that you lie into the world. Oh, like Satan gives you he gives you the diamonds, he gives you the clothes, the cars, the house, I get it. But how much could you put up with if any of it's true? You know when they go to these Illuminati parties and they got to do sick shit. That stuff I think's real. I really do. I think that stuff is real. It's all part of the satanic, I don't know, rituals. I mean, since the beginning of the time, since the beginning of the Bible, they say that mankind was offering offerings to God all the way through. It makes no sense to me. He only wants your praise and your worship. What could any of us possibly give God? He's got everything. He is everything. I'd love to. It tells me in the Bible there's nothing new under the sun. So there's nothing I could think of that I could give to God other than my praise and my thanks. I understand that through him everything is possible. Everything and anything is possible through him. He's God. Straight legs. Oh, please let that be a penis. No, it's definitely a tucker. Oh. What is that, Whitney Houston? Ah, woo! What is that, Whitney Houston? Dive! Torpedoes in the water, Captain. We'll take that picture. We'll zoom in on it. It looks like it's the Nutcracker Suite to me. Looks like a bollock. We'll come back. Imagine, fellas, getting up every day and you having to tuck your... First of all, you got to push your bollocks up inside yourself. That's not that can't be a friendly thing to do, can it? Can it, lads? Even if you just knock your bollock, your eyes just cross over, double up, don't they, fellas? Just takes like a bing, like a Poseidon's kiss on a testicle, and you're doubled up in pain, aren't you? Your mouth opens, you got tears in your eyes. How the heck are they pushing their own testicles up into the, what do they call them? The endocrine, whatever cavities. I can't imagine what it's like having to do that. And then taking a big piece of masking tape and literally bending your cock into your bum cheeks and then sellotaping yourself up daily, all day, daily. You must have some... They can't have any pubes. Surely they can't have any pubes. Must just be bald down there constantly. But imagine doing that every day for the rest of your... It's even worse if you chop it off. You got to put Coke cans inside yourself because it's an open wound. It's not a vagina, it's an open wound, and you got to keep putting things inside it to stop the wound from healing. Well, if that don't tell you it's not a vagina, I don't know what will. Right, I'm doing Whitney Houston. I'm not doing Whitney Houston. I've never wanted to do Whitney Houston. Justin Hayward. I can't believe Justin Hayward's there. From Nights in White Satin. Well, those gates weren't there just a second ago. Justin. I couldn't find those gates. Look at that mince. Justin Hayward. So I have done Moody Blues, look. I couldn't find... I'm telling you, AI is removing gates, boys and girls. Let's come back. Whitney Houston to the back file. Search Whitney Houston should find you, right? Well, Houston. We have a problem. Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. I don't know what it is. We're going to have a look in Vegas tomorrow. We'll see if it's a ding-dong. Is that Bobby Brown? Tell me, which one of them's got bigger teeth, wider teeth? Who's got more teeth? Whitney Houston's got a square chin like me, look. The jaw just runs into it. However, Bobby Brown has got a bolt-on chin, look. What's going on? Why is it sloping like that? And I will always love you. There's nothing like a wedding day mince. We'll take that picture as well, Bobby Brown. You dirty FTM lying son of a bitch. Whitney Houston. She looks really happy on the wedding day, doesn't she? That doesn't look like she's faking it. She literally, he literally looks like he's happy to marry Bobby Brown. Bearing in mind, Bobby Brown was allegedly a woman beater. Well, she is the woman. How could she be beating the bloke up? Shut up. I know you do get, like, men that won't hit a woman back. Under extreme circumstances. If someone, I don't care whether it's a boy, woman, child, I don't care. If someone's coming at me with a broken glass or something, they're not getting to me. That's the way it is. Survival instinct kicks in. But I've never hit a woman in my life. I've never been a vicious, wife-beating, Stella drinking, abusing, domestic hater of a man. Those men are cowards. You know that you're physically able to oppress a woman. All right, you're not going to oppress Tyson Fury. You're not going to. Well, you'd have to be a big bloke. You'd have to be a real big bloke to oppress Tyson Fury and Mike Tyson, because those women can fight back and they're cheating. They're taking testosterone, so they're cheating. Those women stand a chance against you bullies. But I'll tell you what, when this is all over, when you take that last breath of ether, and that ribbon, because it's a ribbon, your heart's a ribbon folded up into a vortex shape. It's not a pump, it's a vortex. When that vortex stops pumping, you're going to meet the Holy Creator. In an instant, in a flash, in a blink of the eye, you're going to be in his presence. And you're going to feel like such a div. I'm still going to feel like a div, even though I know he's real. Even though I've learned all this stuff, I'm still going to feel ashamed of myself in his presence because I messed up. Because I allowed Satan to fool me. Ether doesn't exist. What is it then? What is the fifth element? Go on. Tell me what the fifth element is. Ether. It's aether. AE. Accident and emergency. Aether. They removed it. It was on the chemical elements board of whatchamacallit. And they removed it off the chart. Why would you do that? Aether. As if it's showing me a bloody cartoon character. There we go. That's better. Oh look what a sign for ether is. What the chances of that? Now I've seen air, fire, wind and water. I've seen them before, I have. But what a chance of the ether getting that symbol of all the symbols that they could have given me. What are the chances of that one being ether? Oh, there's a better diagram of it. Can you see what I see? Oh, there it is. Off the chemical elements. Why did they remove it? 0. Before hydrogen. Before hydrogen, before helium, 0. Before you even get to 1 hydrogen, there was ether. The X factor. They all speak about it. The ether.
what did I call it? A dodecahedron. I know that's the flower of life, but the flower of life exists within a dodecahedron. Someone at the start of Flat Earth was trying to teach me all this bollocks. Sacred geometry. Look, I understand God's work and his mathematics create this. I understand that it's sacred to God's design. How God designed man, woman, animal, fish, plant, even sperm. It all comes through the flower of life design. I get it. I absolutely get it. The word of God. He's the greatest mathematician in the world. He calculated and designed the most complex machine on earth. You, me. We are the most complex machines on earth. Living machines. Capable of thinking for ourselves. Well, I say that, but, you know, most people don't think for themselves. But, you know what I'm saying, right? That you are able to think for yourself because you've had this awakening. Call it a frequency. Metatron lot. This is the one that they all call themselves after. God spoke all this into existence. Water. You are living water. This is why the Bible calls you the living waters of God. There is no greater creator than God. There isn't. I don't care what anyone says. Nothing even touches him. Nothing. A million billion books written about him still wouldn't do duty or justice to his greatness and his glory. And I'm not bum licking God. I'm not ass kissing. I recognize your power and your glory. Or G2G, glory to God. All glory goes to God. Even my hero, my savior told me, don't worship me, worship the Father. So you got this flower of life with all the substances around you, and right in the center of it, what binds it all together is the ether. If you believe in ether. I do believe in ether. The spirit, I think the spirit is ether. Yeah, there, spirit's ether. How to say ether. Well, like I said, we live in a world full of lies. They want me to believe that I live by breathing in oxygen. However, 72% of what I breathe is carbon dioxide. And then nitrogen. Nitrogen's the one. I'm thinking with nitrogen-based life forms. We live off nitrogen. Not oxygen. They're full of shite. They say don't eat cholesterol because it gives you a heart attack. But my brain's made up of 100% cholesterol. Tossers! Whitney Houston walking. It's a dude. Final answer. Fail. Nice space. Stair fail. Game over. Knees are not opening, look. Not in the slightest. Who's that? That's not Bobby Brown. That one is. She looks upset there, doesn't she? Whitney looks like my mum there. She had hair like that. I know, Mum. That's a dude. You don't have to tell me. Mum, I knew before the rest of the world. Shut up. Straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. And again. Straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. See, now you could mistake that for a mince, right? You say, oh, no, look, the arm's akimbo. The extra long arm is akimbo. He's got crossed legs, that's a woman. I don't think so. There's no diamond, there's no knee or foot twisting outwards. The leg is perfectly straight. I say perfectly. It's straighter than a woman's. Men do have Q angles. We've been through this. I don't need to teach you all that again. Where are we? He's got big arms. Crystal Stark. I don't know who Crystal Stark is, but he's got big arms. Kiki Palmer. They've both got big teeth. Wide-eyed. They are big dental arches. Just dudes in drag look. Whitney Houston. We have a problem. Tweets is his. Opens is his. Whitney Houston in the back file. Here we go. No, not Angelica. Jacob Houston. How many Houstons are there? Here's the one I'm looking for. How it started, how it went, how it's going. Yep. Whitney Houston. Thanks for playing CSI with Whitney. Let's bring this one up. Cut him out. Oops, come back. There we go. Whitney Houston. Just there. Whitney Houston. 18 minutes was a ranting. Oh, yeah. What triggered me? Oh, the ether. Whitney Houston. Houston, we have a problem. There we go. I've also got this other problem. When people tell me, ether doesn't exist. Well, we've got Earth, right? Why did it take the capital E off? You bitch. Earth with a capital E. And then you go capital A. Ooh, the Earther. The Earther. The ether. The Earther. Ooh, that's a bit close. It is. It's a bit close for my liking, isn't it? Hey, the Earther, the ether. Right, let's come back. Let's close that window. Let's get rid of Whitney. Bye, Whitney. I was playing CSI. Open up next. Whitney Houston. Next. Chubby Checker. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. Chubby Checker and the Fat Girls. It's the Fat Girls. We're doing the twist. Take me by my little hand. And go. Have we done Chubby Checker? That picture, I've seen it. Wait. I've seen it just recently. That's why I'm wondering if I've already done it. Paste. Take me by my little hand and go like this. I don't think Chubby... Oh, it is. I just seen it. I just seen it. Where was it? I just saw Chubby Checker. Oh, no, it's not. It's Kenny Vance. I could have sworn I just seen Chubby Checker. Was that it? There. No. Wednesday. Yeah, Chubby Checker. 2 months ago. I knew I'd already done it. See you later, Chubby. Chubs. Chubby. Chubby Checker. And you will know as a trailer. I've never heard of him. The Trogs. Wild Thing. You make my heart sing. The Trogs. You make everything groovy. Wild Thing. I think I love you. Reg Priestley, Chris Britton, Pete Staples, Ronnie Bond, Pete Lucas, 2 first names, Dave Maggs. Right, well, we're going after Chris and, is it Chris Britton and Reg Priestley from the Trogs? We'll go after those 2. Reg Presley, sorry. Reg Presley? I thought it was Priestley, it's a Presley. I never knew Elvis had a sister. Paste. That looks just like her. Houston, I'll get off. Reg Presley. Reg, I know you're not there. Reg P, search. I don't think I've done the Trogs. Images. I don't think there's going to be gates. Is that you, Reg? It is. Look at that bottom lip. Soft, open eyes, look. Soft brow bone. Look how soft and rounded that brow bone is. High set ears, lacking cheekbones, and of course, the lack of a jawbone. He looks like... he looks like a friend of mine, actually. I can't remember her name. His name. But he looks like him. Small mouth, soft eyes. Reg Presley. Is that you there? It's the funeral of Reg. I don't know who she is, but she's a mincer. There's another one here. The inline footfall. Mourners going to Reg's doodah. I was just going to say that was Noddy, what's his name, from What's Its Face. I'm getting old. Noddy Older from Slade. Reg Presley, IMBD. That doesn't look like Reg. He does look like a Reg, though, I'll tell you that much. Regina. I don't think so. Yeah, there's no gates. Reg Presley. Not famous enough, the old Trogs. Oh, maybe. No. No, they're all funeral pictures, Peter. That might be there, though. Ronnie Bond, Peter Staples, Chris Bunt and Reg Presley. I don't know which one Reg is, but that's a lovely... Look at the way the knees are bent downward, look. There's a nice one. Look at those minces. And then two flamingo feet, look. The Trogs. That's a nice gate for the Bond. Well, for two of them. And we're out of pictures. Is that going to be the only gates for the Trogs? Nightmare. No. How can... Where are we? That one doesn't show the Q angle properly. Men still have a Q angle, look. It's just not as deep as a woman's. The woman's pelvis is wider, look, causing the Q angle. Men still have a Q angle, but it's just not as noticeable. We have straighter legs, but there is still a Q angle there of about, what is it, 11, 12% compared to the woman's, which is 18, 19% deeper than that of the man's. All the differences are subtle. Why can't I find that Q line picture? See more. Oh, there we go. There they are. The Q angle of a male, look, this blue line. And there's the Q angle, look, because the hip is still bending outwards a little bit. But on a woman, that Q angle is so much deeper, look, because a baby's got to come through this section. So the woman does have the Q angle. A man does have a Q angle. There is a Q angle to a man, but it's not noticeable. It's barely noticeable compared to that of a woman's. Of course a man's got a Q angle. Right, Trogs. We're done, there's no pictures. Is it worth taking a band shot? And then... go on then. We'll take that. We'll take that gate shot. We won't bother with the rest of them. That's the only picture of them walking. Actually, let's put Seymour into that shot there. We might get them as a band. Now, all bloody standing. Help. I need somebody help. Not just anybody help. He looks like Eric Baden. Again, it's a small dental arch. Look at the soft chocolatey eyes. Lovely open eye sockets. And again, not every woman's got the massive open eye socket, I agree. But it's a general marker that you see these open eye sockets, these beautiful, soft, shiny, estrogen-filled eyes. Done. Let's get rid. Dink. Chris Britton. Yeah, it's not happening. Did I take that Trogs picture? Dang it, I don't know if we downloads. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Let's go back. Alright, away we go. Let's do another one. Ah, pants. I didn't mean to push that down. Where am I? Steve Earle, 13th floor, Kellis, Meat Puppets, Mogwai, Grace Air, we've done them. Devandra, Ferella Cootie, Nena Cherry, we've done them. Carter Fab, we're somewhere around here. Sugar Ale, here. Spencer Davis, Chubby Checker. Salt and Pepper. Ah, push it. Push it real good. Salt and Pepper, the hip hop group. Right in my heyday, these were. Salt and Pepper. Let's put salt in the back file. Hopefully I've done it as Salt and Pepper, not under their actual names. Salt searching. Members. I think there's only a couple of gates, you know. I really do. Sandra Denton, I think that says. DJ, I can't even read it. Cheryl James, 2 first names. I don't care who. Hanson, Son of Man Code. Latoya Hanson. Go on now, let's put you in there, Latoya, just for spits and giggles. We'll start with Salt. Sandra Denton. He's got a wide face. Dun, 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 dun. Flip flops with big mouths, wide eyes, big teeth, massive long arms. Oh my word! Look at that for a belt, size of that hand. If only we could zoom in on it. Ding, 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 ding. Salt from Salt and Pepper. A short sloping forehead, wide. It's a big triangle look. The face fills the skull look 'cause it's only got a forehead, not a 5 head. All they've basically done is feminise that chin. Alright, they'll give it makeup and long hair and jewellery, blah, 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 blah. But all they've done to this face really is sand down the brow bone and file in that chin. And it fools you. Fools you into thinking it's a girl, but it's not. Look, it's a wide-faced man with huge cheekbones. Biggest in the middle of the face, like widest in the middle of the face. There's my Getty seal. I really want to see that in full. Salt out of Salt and Pepper. Sandra Denton, absolute dude. I know a couple of Dentons. Oh, we're done. It's not working, is it? Oh, look at the turkey tree doing the triad claw at me. Look, look at those clavs. Look at the thickness of this neck. Look at the size of that face. Look at the shoulders. Everywhere I look, I see man face. Don't you see man face? Who's that? Is that your boyfriend? No. Is that your boyfriend? Who's got a bigger face? Game over. Game over, man. My head does not look like a sodding Tic Tac. I don't know who that is. Sandra Denton. Oh, it is Sandra Denton. Tom Lowe. Tom can't stand. Tom needs a piss lot. We're done. Sandra Denton is a dude. Final answer. Look at the size of that noggin. Who's got the bigger face? If you can't see it, I can't help you. Salt and Pepper, stiffen me. I knew it. There's no gates for these three. Backfile. Salt. Oh no. We've got one with a few gates on it, and that's it. Let's open that one. Why you retracted your message? What did it say? What did your message say? Are you being cheeky? I'll kick you out, Jana. Is it Jana or Jana? Yana. Is it Yana? I like that pronunciation of it. Yana. Where are we? Come here. Salt Bay. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those three monsters. Apparently there were a couple of gates. That's all the gates for these three people. That's all of them apparently. I've got the group done. So there's Salt. Right, let's get rid of this one. Salt. There's no gates, right? No. Just the one I just showed you. Give it that. Who's this? DJ what? Spinderella. Oh, what a name. How creative of you. There's the picture I used. Look at them 3 dudes. It's mutton dressed like lamb, I'll tell you. We're looking at Salt and Pepper. It's a bunch of dudes. They've all got big hands as well. That one's got a right male gaze on him, look. As above, so below. What are the chances? Salt and Pepper. It's a dude. Look at the size of him. Give me a look at that bicep. Look at that! Oh my gosh! I swear down, if that was a real woman and she put you in an headlock, you're not getting out of it, fellas. But it's not a real woman, it's a bloke. And if he puts you in an headlock, you're not getting out of it, fellas. Boys with boobs. Look at them clavicles. Before, I'd been looking at the tits. Now I just look for the just look at the shoulders and the bone structure. Right, we're looking at what's his name? DJ Spinderella. DJ Spinderella. What a name, Spinderella. Apparently he spun records. There's no gates again, look. Loads of pictures for this one, but no gates. Michaela Peterson, it did a bit, yeah. Right, we're done. There's no gates for this one either. Who's the next one? Cheryl James, 2 first names. He got a big face, hasn't he? He has though, hasn't he? Trying to create the egg shape, but it's still widest in the middle, look. It should be slanting in from the cheek, and it's not. It's still wide, look, because the jaw's wide. He ain't got no gates. I know he ain't, because the others didn't have them. This one's the least known one. Yeah. Nothing. Walking is a good job. I've already done them. Apparently, you can't even find the gates on Salt and Pepper anymore. Look, there's absolutely nothing. That's not Salt and Pepper. Size of his head. Look at that noggin. Look at those cheekbones. Big mouth, look. And they wear flowing locks to try and hide. Look how big that shoulder is. If the neck's here, look how long that shoulder is. We're done. Salt and Pepper. You've got no chance, this one. Who's this one? This is the newest member of Salt and Pepper. This is Vinegar. Salt, Pepper and Vinegar. You got no chance, Vinegar. We're out of here. Salt and Pepper, join the list. Push it real good. Salt and Pepper. Salt and Pepper. Salt. Actually, cancel. Let me just go back up there. Salt and Pepper. Post this first. Salt and Pepper. There you go. There's 3 gates. That's your lot. Create. Now let's do the video for this channel. Do. The Trogs. There we go. Salt and Pepper. 7 minutes. Not bad. Salt and Pepper. Add on. Oh, now you asked me again. Nah, I can see that you asked me. It's not quite the way you asked, but you got the hang of it. You're lucky I saw it. Gary Newman. The Newman. I'm telling you, it's not a man. Gary Newman. The new man. Gary Newman. State of that. That's a car wreck, innit? That is. Gary Newman, let's put you in the back file. Copy. Paste. Gary Newman. There you go. Searching. Image. Is that him when he was younger? She went bald young, didn't she? Soft eyes, high set ears, no jawbone. Look at that soft rounded jawbone. No trachea, no Adam's apple, no mastoid, no place to put Mama's spicy meatball. It's a 5 head. Draw a line down and then across. It's a woman. Look at those beautiful eyelashes. The pink lips. Bottom lip look. Look at the surgery mark on that bottom lip. They all have to go through this massive transformation. The caterpillar to the butterfly and all that bollocks. Oh, is that his wife? Oh, we are so done. Look at look at him. See, when you can't tell the person you're looking at, has he got 2 different coloured eyes? When you can't tell with the person you're looking at, bring up the significant other. And if you can't see him, you'll see him instead. That's a man, final answer. Is that what he looks like now? He's in the sniper division, the lad. He is. Boss-eyed Barry. Gary Newman. That's a woman, final answer. That's not a woman, that's a bloke. Gary Newman's the woman. He reminds me of someone. I can't think who it is. Look at that long top lip. I see it so many times. That's why Hitler's tash look weird. Because they've got this long... Women have this long top lip. Most women do. Because you've got buck teeth, ladies. If you're wondering why, it's because you've got buck teeth. Oh, look. Tell me you're associated to Satan and Babylon without telling the rest of the world you're a Babylonian Satanist prick. And people who believe in pyramids, you can get them out as well. You can't be kidding me. They built that shit recently. Right, this is what gets me. Stonehenge was built recently. Why are the pyramids not built recently? They've been there thousands of years. They used to be covered in a white substance that shone like gold. Yeah. Gary Newman's got... He's got hardly any got who picks. What's happening there? Why's that done that? Get off. He's got no picks. Gary Newman walking. I hope he's got gates. Houston. Psst. We have a problem. Gary Newman's got no... Who's that? Gary Newman today. Long walk. Windsor. Went round Windsor Castle, did you? With who? Your dad, your Uncle Gerald. Well, there's your dad. That one there. Auntie Gerald and whoever your mum is. A bunch of flip-flops. Is that you, Gary Newman? Nope. Is that you, Gary Newman? He's standing good. This isn't looking very promising, Jaina. You're not my Jaina, right? No, you'd have called me Spud, wouldn't you? Where are we? Gary Newman Street. The arm akimbo is a giveaway. Short sloping shoulders. That is not him. Matt Cameron, 2 first names. MC 33. Inline footfall. I don't know who that is, but it's no good to me. Gary Newman sniffing me. Come on, Gary, don't be like this. Share a gate with us. Just one. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. There is no gates for Gary Newman. You got to be kidding me. I've got to have. I hope he's in the back file. She is. I got one question now. I've got one serious question. Because you're all my students. You watch me do this every day. One question. Where are Gary Newman's gates? Where are all those gates? Those pictures of him walking. Where are they all? We didn't even see one picture of Gary Newman walking. Gary Newman. Clues in the name. Gary Newman. That's Bill, what's his name? Street. I can only go airport. Aeroporto. It's not going to show me all those pictures at the airport, is it? Nope. Do you know what? For all the new investigators, transvestigators, you're going to have trouble finding gates. AI is literally hiding them. Get rid. Gary Newman. See you later. Open a new window. Let's cut that one out. Gary Newman. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe God powered me subliminally to make all these creations, all the memes I've made, because he knew that they were going to start taking the gates away. Hey? You'll burn yourself out. I don't care. I can't wait to go and meet God. I can't wait to be burnt out and go and be with my Heavenly Father. Gary Newman fails forensics. Next. Phil Spector. Phil Spector. Isn't that one the weird one with the... isn't that a weird one with the funny haircut? Phil Spector. Didn't we see Phil Spector the other day? He was married to someone. Yeah, it's the same person. The one with the fuzzy wuzzy hairdo. It's definitely this one is definitely a woman. No shadows of doubts. Spectre P. 5 foot tall. Is that also? She's tiny, isn't she? Tell me you can't tell that's a woman. Go on, tell me you can't tell that's a woman. She's got big ears for a girl. I gear that. But it's a woman nonetheless. That is an absolute egg of a head. Phil Spector. Are there any gay? Oh, who's that? Deborah Harry. Look at the man face. Look at the woman's face. Who's got the bigger face? That one looks like Martin Leakey again. Is that you, Martin? Martine. There are no excuses when you meet God. If you've ignored this subject and cast it off because your head's into flat earth or mud floods or whatever it is, this is the one that gives them away. This is the one who shows you who you're dealing with, who's lying to you. This is the subject. There is no other subject. That's why this subject came last. Legal name, flat earth, mud floods, everything came before this subject. They left this one till last. Again, it's the easiest one to understand as well, out of all the subjects. Most people can't understand flat earth. I understood that water's level and I'm not spinning. Firstly, I understood I'm not spinning. It takes an articulated mind to get your head around it. It does. You've got to carry a heavy burden upon yourself. On discovering the truth, with great power comes great sadness. Or great wisdom comes great sadness. There's a power that comes with the wisdom, but in doing so, there's a great sadness that comes with it, because you lose all your friends, right? They're not like you. You've spent decades hanging out with people that you thought were your best friends, and then when you discovered the truth, you realise you've got nothing in common with them, right? Barely anything. The person that you thought they were, they're not there, right? The caring person, the way you are caring, they're not caring. And it stands out, doesn't it? It really does. the exchange is fair though, right? I exchanged all my best friends and family members for God. I've still got family members that I talk to and stuff, but the ones that are supposed to love you the closest to you, they're the ones that do the most damage, right? They're the ones that do the most damage to you. Spiritually. You think, how can a family member like your mum or your dad or your brother, your sister, whoever, how can they not care? How can they not care that they lied about the shape of the earth? Or that you descended from a monkey? How can they not care about the lies? We were built differently. Something changed. That moment when we saw that first lie, something changed in our minds, didn't it? In an instant, it changed our hearts. Well, it did me. Changed me in an instant. It was within seconds I realised God existed. I realised all by myself, no Bible, no pastor, no pope, nothing, just realised God existed. And then I wanted to read the Bible. I wanted to listen to the Bible. And I have done many times over. Phil Spector in lines, tiny foot. Another one there. Phil Spector from Flamingo, Straight-Legged Boyfriend on the right. I'm not a Bible basher. I'm a man of God. There's a difference. I'm not a Christian. I'm a follower of Christ. I've made these decisions because I've spoken to enough Christians to know that you're dumb. You may have accepted the word of God, but you have not accepted the truth. Jesus said, I am the way, the life, and the truth. And you can't accept that Phil Spector's a girl or Donald Trump's a girl or whatever it is, then you shall be deceived. You shall be deluded by God himself. In the end, God is going to send great delusion to all those that do not deserve to get into heaven. Those that do not care, truly do not care. Look at the Straight-Legged Boyfriend again. Look how far down these arms come compared to these ones. The small feet, the ski with legs. Phil Spector is a woman. Final answer. Did this one marry Ronnie Spector? Have I got that right? I can't remember. Phil Spector. Gary Newman. Did I post you? I did. Let's open up this one. Let's open that. And then who was I going to... Phil Spector. Spector. Find. Searching. Right, whilst the search is for Phil, let's bring that one back. Phil Spector's a woman, final answer. Is that Ronnie Spector? It is, isn't it? He had a big face, didn't he, Ronnie? Ronnie! Look at that jawline. Because it's a big triangle with a short forehead. Look at the size of that face. It's a man face. Look at the size of those gnashes. The teeth. Spector, still searching. I swear I've done Phil Spector. Definitely done Ronnie. We did Ronnie not long back, actually. Ronnie Spector. Yeah, I don't want Ronnie. I want Phil. Morgan Spector. No. Come on, where's my Phil? You gotta be kidding me. There's no Phil Spector. Wait. Is that one L? It's one L. Phil S. Phil S. Search. You're going to make me grab these pictures of Phil Spector. Really? Right. There's one. It's not very good, though. I like that one better. In line from Flamingo. Al Pacino. He looks like Barry Manilow in a suit that don't fit, look. Very strange looking out though, once you can see him. Oh my, that's got me photo shot. Yeah, he's a Photoshop. That's what it probably looks like. Good job, Rob. You made me laugh. Let's go back. Phil Spector, second gate. You keep saying you got something for me. Du, 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 du. Du, 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 du. That's Al Pacino. Surely that's Al Pacino as Phil Spector. It is. Is that Phil Spector there? Oh, that's game over, isn't it, Phil? Look at that 5 head. Talk about widest in the hairline. That is an absolute egghead. That is an absolute egghead. Phil Spector. We got a better face shot. Wait, back file. Phil S. Oh, dang it. Right, Busy Phillips, Lou Diamond, Phillips, Regis. Where's P there? Philip S. Phil S. Philip Schneider. Phil Collins, Phil Kessel, Phil Liner. How is there no Phil Spector? I swear down I've done Phil Spector. I must have chucked it away. Right, let's get your face, Phil. Go on then, we'll take that one. Save image, Phil. Save. Let's grab your gates. You keep saying you got something for me. Can't see it. That's a nice one there, though. Oh, I still can't see it. Good. Oh, that's wonderful, that one. Where's your other leg, Phil? He looks like that actor. I can't remember his name. He's got a meme picture where he's stood in an office. Looks like him. Where am I? Oh yeah, Phil Spector. Get lost. That's a nice one. I'll take that one as well. Phil Spector, thanks for playing CSI with me. Let's get rid of some of them. I don't need your face. Bye, Phil. Open. Cut out. Phil Spector. Phil Spector. Create. Lovely. Next. Phil Spector there. Nick Lowe. No. Ann Peebles. No. Sugar. No. Joan Jett. Joan Jett. Let's have you, Joan Jett. Pair of dudes. That looks like an eye. Is that a tattoo? What is that? That literally looks like an eyeball looking back at me. Who we're doing? Susie Sue. No, Joan Jett. Joan Jett. This one. John Jett. I don't know who the blonde dude is. Who is it? Sherry Curry, CC Farder, 33 Farder. Joan Jett's got some big shoulders on him, hasn't he? Nice arms, wide ass cheek, but that's a square head, look. A square head with thick brow bones, wide eyes, a big face, strong cheekbones. What's he pointing at there? That one. I can't read that, and I've got an 8-foot TV screen. Joan Jett. They've both got big faces, look, square jawlines. Pair of them are dudes. Wingspan. The wingspan of a man, look. And again, the wingspan of a man, look. He could put his arms around you twice, ladies. No pictures, you got to be kidding me. Joan Jett walking. Oh, I think we've got him. I see a couple. Copy. Yeah, we got him. Back file. Copy and paste. Joan Jett, away it goes. I couldn't name a Joan Jett song if I tried. Was he famous? What's his songs called? Can we have a quick look before I go to walking? Oh, too late. Send me back. There we go. Game over. It's a man, final answer. Look at the straightness of the legs. No Q line, look. Well, if there is Q line, you're going to count it here on this muscle. Yeah, but it's on the inside leg, that's why you don't see it. Straight-legged man. Final answer. Is that you as well, Joan? No, his bloody leg is leaning up against the legs. That's you, though. That is you. It's a dude, look. Oh, mate. Straight legs. Needs to have a space between your feet. Is that him? Yep. Straight legs. Needs to have a space between his feet. Straight legs, knees together, and that one if that's Joan. I don't know which one's Joan. Kirsten Stewart with Joan Jett. Kirsten Stewart, bloke. Joan Jett, bloke. Straight legs, knees together, space between his feet. Straight legs, knees together, space between his feet. Yeah. We're done. Joan Jett's a fella. Oh, it's definitely a fella. Look at that picture. That's just a dude in makeup. It's a bloke in makeup. Everywhere I look, I see flip-flops. What is that? Oh, I want spandex. All spandex.
You looking for any kind of clothes in particular?
Spandex! All spandex! Where's the spandex section?
Spandex. I want all spandex. Right, let's come back. We're looking at Joan Jett. It's a dude. Is that Joan Jett with Lemmy? I would never have known that was Joan Jett with Lemmy. And the gay advert. What's the gay advert? What was that about? Did I miss something? Joan Jett back file. Shut up. Shut up. The course is a Joan Jett. I must spell it wrong. Wait. You're winding me up. There's no way Joan Jett's not there. Joan J. Search. I wonder if I spell it with one T, Jet. I'm about to find out. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Come on, find it. Oh, there's loads of Jones gutted. Joanna. Where's Joan Jett? Joan Severance. Joan Collins, JC. I'm looking between them two then. Joan Jett, if you're there, come on. Joan Allen. Joan Cusack. Joan Crawford. Joan Fontaine. FGHIJ. Going to be between Fontaine and the other one if it's there. This is not looking good. How have I not got Joan Jett? Unbelievable. I can't believe I ain't got Joan Jett. I thought I would have done it already. Alright, we're going to have you, Joan. Come here. We'll take that one. 1. Two. Save image. Save image. Where's that one? Right there. Save image. Do. Save image. Save image. And one more. Lovely. Save the image. Back we go. I need your face, Joan. Quite like that one. It's a little bit small. Can we get it bigger? It's too big. That one will do it. 50-50. Save image. Lovely jubbly. Right, is it 10 o'clock? It is. I'm going to go off, boys and girls. Hey Pete, can you give advice struggling with porn addiction? I appreciate you and God bless. I opened to church and help, but it didn't help at all. Thanks. The only thing I can tell you is learn forensics. They're not all men and women. That's the problem. And it's that that's going to offend the Heavenly Father. It's already written in Revelations about wearing the wrong clothes and sleeping with the wrong bodies. But they're not all men and women. That's the problem. That's the problem. Good night, Lynn. Good night, Pixie Doodle. Good night, Bible Chick. We'll be back tomorrow. Just remember, God loves you. He thinks you're amazing. He wants you all to know. Good night, Anna Souza. We'll see you tomorrow. God loves you. He wants you all to know, all you natural people to know, that there's a place in heaven for you as long as you repent. He also wants you to know that you were born into an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy, inverted world. Thank you very, very much for watching. Good night, God bless, and goodbye to all you natural school checkers and forensic students around the world. Good night, Angela. We'll see you all tomorrow. Sweet dreams.